2026, I am not wearing any more wigs.
In 2026, the girls are itching for a new natural hair movement. I feel the rumblings in the air. So I have a few predictions for what 2026 will look like.
If you're going to be joining this movement, leave a comment below. Let us know how your journey is going. Let us know what your plans are when it comes to your God-given hair in 2026. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my face on your screen, welcome. My name is Marilyn, but I go by Mir, and this is my channel, Heal with Mir, where we talk all things healing. Before we even start this video, please don't forget to subscribe and like and engage in the comment section. That helps this channel, one, grow, but most importantly, it helps to push my content out to more women who look very similar to us, who desire to love their God-given hair, unashamed, unabashed, like unapologetically. If you've been watching my content, might as well go ahead and subscribe before we hit the new year. Turn on those post notifications. On my For You page on TikTok, I'm constantly seeing beautiful Black women talking about this coily hair movement and the ways in which they're going to go back to wearing their God-given hair in 2026.
In 2026, the girls are itching for a new natural hair movement. I feel the rumblings in the air. So I have a few predictions for what 2026 will look like. Number one, I think people will really lock in on what works for them. I think people are learning that natural hair isn't really copy and paste, but it's what you want to do. Mini twists aren't going to work for everyone. Number two is I think people prioritize the health of their hair over hairstyles. A lot of us are realizing that we are in our 20s and dealing with hair loss. So if it's bad now, imagine what it'd be like 20 years down the road as we keep doing these styles. A lot of us are opting for lower tension styles with our own hair. Number three, people are not afraid to call out people who hate their hair. As we've seen from the discourse over the last few weeks, the people are fed up. There's a lot of nuance to this topic about what is the right and wrong way to approach this, but people are fed up. And number four, I think there will be a lot more creative hairstyles. I feel like there's always a new hot trending style for braids or a weave, but never that much for natural hair. But I feel like 2026, we're going to have like one or two styles that all the natural girls are going to be doing. But yeah, let me know what you think about what 2026 will look like.
Now, as someone who wear wigs, and I'm learning to love my hair, and I'll granted, I'm going to work, I'm doing my hair, I'm not doing no clean parts, and I'm moisturizing my hair, and I'm putting them in twists, and I'm gonna go. One thing that I've been enjoying about just embracing my natural hair in its entirety is, first of all, being free, but second of all, coming to work knowing that my hair is moisturized, okay, and taken care of. I'd rather go to work with my hair looking how it looks, knowing that my hair is moisturized and taken care of, rather than covering my hair up knowing that it's brittle, it's breaking, it's neglected underneath that cap. And my edges are fried. So that's another reason why I'm not wearing no more frontal wigs in 2025. I will be keeping my hair in mini twists. I will be keeping my hair in braids, ponytails. I will come up with a hairstyle before I put a wig on my forehead. I will, because when you see the damage that frontal wigs have done to my hair, it's atrocious. The wigs ate up not only the front of my head, but the whole back of my head.
In the year of our Lord 2026, at this point, there's truly no excuse to not learn your hair, to not love your hair, to not show your hair off, wear it, appreciate it, and be content with it, right? Like, I've learned now, I can literally stay in mini braids for a whole month and still feel like that girl, or whatever y'all are calling it. I can still be her simply by just showing up as my authentic God-given self. I think like there's a restlessness in all the ways Black women change up their hair and the versatility that we lean on with other textures and other extensions and connect on and all that, when in reality, the Lord created and blessed us and gifted us with a true versatility, with hair that is so unique on this planet. I can think of one animal, and it's a lion, and that animal is the king of the jungle, and we know him by his mane. It's majestic, his majestic mane, and our God-given mane is equally as majestic, if not so much. Listen, don't tell the lions I'm saying this, but I feel like our mane is more majestic than a lion's mane. but we're ashamed of it because we let humans who have very little power over us make us feel less than. A lot of the times the humans that make us feel less than is ourselves, the human form of our own person, our own being. We could point the finger to this person, that person, society, black men, but deep down we know for a fact, regardless of the historical context, regardless of the external factors, that internally a lot of black women lust after a certain look, covet another woman's hair texture, covet another woman's look. With doing that, like, you let time pass by, and each passing hour, each passing day, year, what have you, you're hiding your hair and losing bits of yourself. Because listen, no day is promised, and your hair won't always be on your head as glorious, as magnificent. We age, we die. Like, enjoy what you have been blessed with while you can. And that's my thing, right? So I want to just encourage you, if you're on the other side of this video and, you know, we're stepping into a new year, we're stepping into 2026, I encourage you to start radically accepting your God-given hair and see the benefits. See the way your edges will start to fill in. See the way your roots will start to grow in. Like, see the way your hair will start to heal. And as your hair heals, you'll notice that you start to heal. You'll notice that your confidence starts to increase, that your self-esteem increases, and that it's a level of self-esteem and self-love that external factors can't take away from you. You know what I mean? And it simply comes from you taking your power back and choosing to recognize the blessings that God has given you originally, and knowing that there's no one that can duplicate you. There's no other person's hair texture that you can put on your head that can make you feel complete, because you're really not complete. And you know it, we know it, we all see it.
A girl came on here and said, speaking to black women, for 3 months, let's start a challenge of wearing your natural hair. And baby, her comments, they are in an uproar. How dare you tell them to love the hair that grows out of their head? How dare you try to make them comfortable with themselves? How dare you try to get rid of the self-hatred? Oh my goodness.
I want us to collectively love the way God created us. And that is the mission on my channel. I want us to start radically healing parts of us that we try to hide, whether that be external or internal. I just want us to be the best, boldest, most beautiful versions of ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, that's exactly what the Lord has called us to all do. And I'm noticing that I'm not the only one that has been convicted of this. I literally get so excited when I see content like this. There are creators here on YouTube who go so hard for natural hair, right? And all of us are equally important. All of us have our different approaches, and all of us have our heart in the right place. I wholeheartedly believe that, because I like to assume the best of others. So in my description, I'm going to be linking the channels of a few content creators that I've seen who talk about radical self-acceptance, wearing your God-given hair, and letting go of this baddie aesthetic, right? That doesn't even suit you, that doesn't even fit you, because you have your own unique personality. Like, we can't all be baddies. Like, we have to be who we actually are to make this world a better place, so that our individual light can shine naturally and gloriously the way God wants our natural light to shine. I'm gonna link some content creators in the description box, because I think it's important for us to share. Like, there's no gatekeeping here, baby. We're going to share. The more women who look similar to me, who have a texture similar to my hair texture, that can show you their journey or encourage you or snap you out of the sunken place of self-hatred, the more of us that we can share with other young black girls, older women, you know, like adult women who are struggling still to love their hair, the more we can share, the better. Like, there's room for all of us. And you will see me under everybody's comment section, commenting, replying to their videos, because like, that's just who I am. And so I'm encouraging you, if you don't create content about natural hair yet, I'm encouraging you to start creating content. And it's so interesting because I saw a woman also saying the same thing of like, if you have natural hair and you're wearing your natural hair, no matter how you wear it.
Every girl who wears their natural hair consistently should be making natural hair content. And like, I mean, everyone. If you have the time, turn on the camera and do it. And I say that not because of the influence, not because of the money and the brand deals and all that stuff. That's cool too. But one of the main reasons I started making content is because I was like, you know what? I'm going to be consistent with it. And if nobody likes it, that's fine. But at least by the end of this year, I will have an entire video diary of all the products and routines that I used and things that worked and things that didn't work for me. And I love it because if I want to reach for like a mousse that's in the back of my closet, I can scroll back to the video in which I used it and be like, oh yeah, this didn't work with this, so I'm not going to use those together. Or I can look back and be like, oh my gosh, I have no idea what hairstyle I want to do this week. So I'll just scroll through my own content and pick out a style of something that I've already done. And it's literally a tutorial. So if I forgot how to do it, I can literally just watch the tutorial. Like, it's awesome. So even if you don't post the stuff, which I think posting it is great too, but it's just good, just turn on the camera and just record it. And it'll really, really help you keep up with what's working, what's not working. And it's also just so fun. I really love it. So just a thought for the girlies.
If you've been paying attention like I have, you would notice that over the last like 13, 14 months, so many things have been pointing Black women like myself to wearing their God-given hair. There's an increase in creators who are not just talking about a cute twist out or a cute braid out, but are really talking about the internal battles that a lot of us go through when it comes to just wearing our hair out of our homes. The internal battles that we deal with when it comes to, ooh, should I wear this bust down or should I wear my own hair? The constant struggle that so many Black girls and women go through when it comes to just accepting their God-given hair. There are way more content creators talking about that aspect than the surface level aspect of like, look at my wash and go, or here's my hair care routine. That's cute. And there's millions at this point of videos of hair care routines, content where you could literally find somebody who has a very similar hair texture to you. That's exactly why I don't really create like hair content on my channel, because I'm like, there are definitely other women who have a similar hair texture to me that you can go watch if you want to see somebody do mini braids or mini twists. You know, I think it's really much more important and a better use of my time to try to get to the heart of the issue and really try to encourage you to love your hair regardless of the way you're styling it, right? Like, love the hair that grows from your scalp. And part of that love is wearing it, being proud of it, not being ashamed of it, and realizing that your God-given hair fits you the very best, you know? So that's something that I'm really excited about and something that I have noticed because God is intentional. I've also noticed that God has allowed us to see more videos where they are exposing the harms of Kanekalon hair, exposing where like wigs and weaves actually are derived from and how they're harvested from bodies, dead bodies, the spiritual component of these wigs that so many of us like blindly go pay hundreds upon hundreds of dollars to buy to wear and cover our own God-given hair. I appreciate that. I've been seeing so much of that in the last like year and a half, and I know that that is not a coincidence. I've seen so many more Black women be convicted of wearing wigs, weaves, hiding their hair with back-to-back knotless box braids, calling it a protective style when all they're really protecting is their ego. All they're really protecting is the fact that they hate their natural hair and the fact that they think they're ugly with their natural hair, because a protective style that's truly protective would not make your edges run away. Like, why are your edges gone? See what I'm saying? So we're awakening. I love that. It feels like a renaissance. It feels like a new natural hair movement. And the girlies online are talking about it nonstop. And I'm very excited about the potential for so many more Black girls who look like me, Black girls and women who look like me, to start wearing their God-given hair in 2026. So yeah, I just want to encourage you to love yourself. I want to encourage you to like yourself. I want you to understand that the Lord did not make a single mistake on you. You are actually beautiful beyond belief because you're an individual that no one will ever look like. There'll never be another one of you coming in the future. There hasn't been another one of you in the past. Like, you are one of a kind. You are one of one. You have to stand on that. And to truly stand on that, in my personal opinion, is to accept the way God has created your hair. And that doesn't mean you can't style your hair, because I know a lot of Black women think like, oh my goodness, this is gonna limit my styling potential. Honestly, no, it expands what you're able to do, and it expands your comfortability with yourself, because you're no longer like clutching to somebody else's hair texture or clutching to something that's external that you feel the need to have in order to attract certain things into your life, be around certain people, present yourself a certain way. Like, that is literally a prison. You can present yourself as beautiful as glorious, as bold, as elegant, right? As a clean girl, as all these aesthetics that you're trying to fall into based on what social media is feeding you, you can still present yourself as that in a more authentic way by staying true to the original plan that God had for your God-given hair, which was for it to look the way it naturally looks. You know what I mean? So for me, like, I am still on this journey. I haven't completely arrived. You know what I mean? Like, one thing that I'm working on in 2026, especially when the weather is warm, is to wear more of my hair in a fro, washed, conditioned, moisturized, and just let it be. Because I actually have done that in the past and I look good like that. I'm just not used to it yet. And I'm not afraid to admit it, you know, because it is an ongoing journey. But there's a lot of progress that can be made when you take the first step of just wearing your hair. Like, that's really the first step. And I'm here to encourage you. This community is here to encourage you. And just remember, I love you. God bless you. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.